Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more College Football 26 Road to Glory. And we are in the main menu because if you listen to that, which you should be able to hear, but you hear the music, the background music, it's not dead silence. Add some vibes, I love it. Because, yeah, if you remember last time we did a College Football 26 Road to Glory stream, we were in the main menu complaining about there's no music, it was just dead silence, there was background noise. I even preferred in College Football 25 where it was the drum line, like, yeah, that got annoying, but at least you heard something in your ears. But I guess we just had to wait for the full game to be released. So if you did not pre-order the game like me, the more expensive version, and you did not get the game on early release, you can now get the game right now, and you cannot be like me, and you get the game, and you boot up for the first time, and it's not dead silence, you actually hear music, which is amazing. And because there's music, I'm showing off the soundtrack a little bit. We got Better Now, we got Blinding Lights, DNA, which I'm assuming that's Kendrick Lamar, right? Industry Baby, Lil Nas, that's interesting. Swag Surfing, so we got Auburn, but you also have some marching bands. You got Arkansas State, Army, Boston College, Cincinnati, but I mean, the peak right here. Hey Dakota, shout to you as well. You've been subscribed to me for 17 months? That's crazy. Let's see, because I hit affiliate in April of last year. And it's technically July right now, so April, May, June, July, 4. Yeah. That's like 16, 17 months. That's insane. But those are the licensed songs from the marching band. And then as you scroll down, you just have, like I showed earlier, you have just a bunch of schools, their main marching band theme song, which is great. But yeah, way better than Dead Silence that we saw from the early access I complained about in the last stream. And also way better than the drumline that you heard every single menu in College Football 25. There's at least some variety. So, you know, you play multiple Road to Glories like myself, or you do multiple Dynasties, you're not going to go crazy just hearing the same drumline over and over and over again. But we're headed back into Road to Glory because, as the title says, at least stream purposes, I don't know what it says on the YouTube page, because I'm kind of saying it from the past. I don't know what the future me will decide. But stream-wise, we got an impossible schedule on tap. We got at number 3 Georgia in Athens. We're playing the Texas Longhorns in Missouri. And then we're playing the Tennessee Volunteers in Missouri. And then we're going to at 5 Florida in the Swamp. And you have 19 Ole Miss down there. We can't forget about them. So in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranked games in a row. And 2 of them are on the road in Athens and the Swamp. So I mean it when I say we have an impossible feat ahead of us. We got quite the mountain to climb. It's going to get tough. And of course, we start off with maybe the toughest, which is at number 3 Georgia. But if at LSU that game is any indication from the last stream, I'm feeling pretty good. Because as a recap, if you weren't here, we were down 28-0 in the first half against LSU. And then be miraculously just like the 20-3 Super Bowl with Tom Brady and the Falcons in 2017, we came back down 28-0 in the second half and came back to win on a game-winning touchdown. I ran it in for the game. And I feel like that was our Heisman moment as our freshman quarterback. But here we go. Going to game number 1 at number 3, Georgia in Athens. And this should be fun. This is going to be very, very tough. They are at 94 overall. I'm going to see if I can change my uniforms because this is going to be a special game. And I want to be swagged out a little bit. We got the alternates. Home option, the blacks. Okay, okay. I want something uniform. I'm going to do the all blacks. Yeah, I'm going to do the all blacks. We're going to be swagging out with the all blacks. I would say the only thing I hope for is Georgia doesn't rock their all black alternate. But this should be very fun. And I have been to Georgia. I have been to Sanford Stadium in real life. And it's crazy. Now, obviously, the game I went to when it was Mizzou, Georgia, Mizzou was not ranked. But here, you know, we're like number 14. Mizzou going in undefeated against number 3, Georgia in Athens. Maybe game of the week. This should be tough, but we have to be ready to go.
These two are in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number
all right, here we go. Number 14 versus number 3.
Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs.
We got Uga. They're on to what? Uga 10 or 11, I think? All right, freshman quarterback going into maybe one of the hardest environments. But then again, if we use LSU as a, you know, as a benchmark, I don't know if that's the word, but that's the word I'm going to be using. LSU, Death Valley at LSU, it's the number 1 hardest environment in college football 26. And we're able to come back down 28-0. So now we're going number 3, Georgia. Let's see what happens to the freshman quarterback. Georgia starts out with the ball, and it's now 7-0. So we are already playing down, which is very risky. If I'm not mistaken, LSU is the same deal. We're also playing down 7-0 immediately.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
I'm just going to be smart.
Fires to the right. It's caught. They'll get it to
I'm not going to be risking it. I'm not going to be throwing, you know, 4 verts. That's not going to be my offense. I'm going to be a full-on game manager quarterback because, as you can see, based on the polls, number 4 in the country, this is very, very risky. It's going to be very, very tough. And I feel like one mistake is too much.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Manning.
So we just got to play smart. We just got to play easy. We just have to take what the defense gives me and just be smart. Don't risk it. We can't risk it for the biscuit. I feel like, once again, one mistake is too much. We also can't risk it because we're already down 7-0, which even more means we have to play pitch perfect. All right, 2nd and 6. And the crowd environment is crazy. The squiggly lines guarantee the receivers, if I call it hot route, they're not going to know what we do. I see triangle, but he's getting double cover, so I'm going to take it myself. Plenty of space. All right, red zone. Here we go.
Forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
So far, offense is moving. So far, offense is playing well. We're taking what the defense gives us, and we're playing smart. Right, we're in the red zone. We're moving down the field. The crowd is just going crazy. Adding a lot of pressure.
Now he's looking to throw it. Pressure on.
Man, come on, offensive line. That's the absolute worst time to have now blocking. Absolute worst time is now 3rd and 17.
Raise the bar in the standard for D-line play.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh my God! I just threw a Hail Mary. It's being like, you know what? I have two Georgia players coming my way. I'm just gonna throw it up, Hail Mary, and hope it happens. W. Look like Patrick Mahomes with that one. Double coverage and everything. Whew, that was risky. And it's now 7-7.
This drive will get underway from just inside.
All right.
35 at their own 30.
Here we go. No pressure, but we can take the lead if, once again, we are smart. And we just take what the defense gives us.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Squares open. Hit inside. Through. Go. One play touchdown.
Wide open space.
And let's go. We take the lead. One play touchdown. And, of course, I spoke too soon because Georgia's going to come stomping right back. 14-14.
Get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there?
Man.
The incomplete pass.
I saw him open, but I didn't think he would be able to tap it. All right. Also, I think that was my first incompletion of the game. Once again, emphasize that I have to play smart and take what the defense gives me. Squares open. That's a dot. Easy touchdown. Go. Thank you. Man, I love them slant routes. The slant routes are OP. If Coach Drinkwitz can just keep giving me slant routes for every play, I would appreciate it. See, look, slant routes.
They take over late in the half.
And look at that. The same Pulse is no longer the red territory, even though they're number 4 in the country, because we've silenced this crowd. They're like, what the heck is going on? How is number 14 Mizzou coming to number 3 Georgia and potentially going up by 2 scores? What's going on here? This is a freshman quarterback. We're playing against Prime Mahomes right now. Prime Mahomes is in Missouri jersey currently.
Really trying to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Scrambling.
I'm taking myself. Please block for me.
Oh, he's getting ahead of
There we go. Gotta bounce so we don't ruin the wear and tear.
40, they'll mark it at the 39.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but
Come on.
Just too much of a rush and down.
As perfect as the offense has played so far, we have those moments where the offensive line doesn't. The crowd's getting louder. No pressure.
Hits him inside the
Thank God for 99 pass accuracy. We're now up by 2 scores.
and they trust their QB.
The crowd can be loud all they want, especially after a sack, because I'm just going to respond with a quick touchdown, up by 2 scores, going to the second half.
drive starts from their own
But the crowd's not quiet yet. As you can see, the stadium folks is going crazy in the red territory. We still got the squiggly lines. We're not home free yet. We can easily choke this game, so we still got to play smart. And that is not a great start. And for some reason, we want to run on 2nd and 20 after a sack. Okay. I don't know why we wanted to run on 2nd and 20, and now it's 3rd and 16. And if we don't get this, Georgia has amazing field position. I don't know why we did that.
Running backs in the entire country, they just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able.
Going for it all. Almost intercepted.
I don't know why we did that. Why did we run on like 2nd and 20, and now we gave them amazing field position? Georgia responded, but hey, at least we held them to a field goal, so we're still in decent shape. That's good. At least it's not a touchdown, as it's a minute to go until the final quarter. We just got to hold on.
Looking to throw on first down. Now improvise.
I'm running. Please block for me, tight end, Norfleet. At least I'm assuming that's Norfleet, our tight end. And he did it. But hey, at least we got positive yards. Just can't go backwards. Cannot allow a 3 and out. Not now.
Off play action.
This is probably one of the worst times to have a 3 and out. Stay in bounds. There we go.
Maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39 and a really nice pickup there.
All right. We stayed in bounds. Clock is still moving. First down. No pressure.
To the air on first down. Quick spin on the run.
All right, 2nd and 3. We're keeping the clock moving, which is great because ideally either score, but best case scenario, we score and we go into the 4th quarter. So the clock is our friend.
Give to the running back. Tackle is made.
All right, first down, great. New set of downs, amazing. All right, just keep that clock moving. Keep that clock moving, go into the 4th quarter, ideally score out of this because the clock is our friend. Because we're only up by 11. We're only up by 1 score. We're not safe yet.
Play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
2nd and 5, all right. I'm not going to call a play because we're going to the 4th quarter. No point in doing it. Final quarter, we're up by 11. And we're near field goal range. Final quarter. We just got to hold on, and we're going to walk out of Georgia with a win. And right now we are currently 14th in the rankings, trying to stay undefeated. But the 4th quarter, if Georgia's going to come alive, it's going to be now, which is pressure. All right, 2nd and 5. We only call run plays, which makes sense. We have short yardage. It's the final quarter. We just want to run the clock. Stay in bounds, running back. There you go. Stay in bounds for our set of downs. There we go.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right?
And we got a block attempt there, W. I didn't even realize I blocked.
The best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
There we go. Good snag, wide receiver.
Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Tigers.
I wasn't sure if they're going to hold on to that one because the defender was right there, right through it. But hey, he was able to hold on. Thank you, teammate.
Off play action on first down.
Oh, I see plenty of green space. I'm a juke. Go for the touchdown. I'm going for it. That is huge. I'm pointing to the crowd. Look at me. I'm him. We're up by 17 with 4 minutes to go in the game. Juke. Man, what a juke. Hold on. Can we see this? Okay, they're able to score a touchdown. So we are up by 11, but we have a minute to go in the game. We just need a couple first downs, and then we'll kneel, and the game's over. The worst case scenario is a 3 and out.
We are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look.
Stay in bounds. There we go. Make them call all their timeouts. The clock is our friend. We're up by 11. A minute to go in the game. Just stay in bounds. No turnovers. No 3 and outs. We are near the red zone. Make them force all their timeouts. and then also even better score. But ideally, we're just wasting clock.
Looking downfield on first down.
Stay in bounds.
Throw that one in there.
Okay, there we go.
Couldn't quite nudge
We're
it
at like the
over
5-yard line,
closer
and
than it
Georgia
really
has
is.
only one timeout remaining.
New center downs right
So we're
on
gonna
the
punch it in
side of
here.
this offense.
And I think that might do it.
A first down run.
We're gonna walk out of here with a W.
Down he goes.
Yep, QB Neal. There we go. 42-31. We're gonna walk out of here with a W against number 3 Georgia Bulldogs in Athens, staying undefeated.
To my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out.
328 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a near 85% completion percentage.
Getting this win.
Not to mention we also ran for a touchdown as well.
I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you.
What an
Now
upset.
Climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to
If this
get some
doesn't
respect.
say that Mizzou is a college football playoff team, then I don't know what is. We came back down 28-0 at LSU. We just had a perfect game against number 3 Georgia.
For spending some time with us, for David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis,
Right.
and this has been
What can't we do?
a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I want to see if I can find that running juke touchdown. It was this. Okay, cool. Right. Look at all that green grass. Right. I saw the green grass. At first, I was going for the first down just to once again keep the clock moving. But I was like, oh, there's only one defender beat. Juke! And as soon as I broke his ankles, I knew right then and there it was done for. I was gone. Touchdown. I'll be honest, I don't know why the teammate grade is there, but sure. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's a great start to the stream. 1-0. Going into number 3 Georgia and winning. I'm not trying to jinx it, if I'm not mistaken, that may be the hardest team on our schedule, at least ranking-wise. And we got wear and tear impact, so we should definitely deal with that. Because Georgia's being a little bit rough. I mean, you literally saw there was 2 times where our offensive line completely broke down and we got sacked for like 15 yards. Missouri's now won 5 games in a row. What has led to success? Credit yourself, fan base, coach, staff, or team. I want to say myself because, I mean, I literally played perfect that game. I feel like, I don't know if this is egotistical, but I feel like an average quarterback is not coming back down 28-0 in Death Valley. But I'm going to be modest, I'm going to be humble, and say credit the team. Leadership increase. See, there we go. Even though I wanted to say, you know, take all the credit. Nice job out there. I'll make sure to give you tougher challenges next time. Tougher challenges, Drinkwitz. Tougher challenges. What can be harder than number 3 Georgia? But if I'm not mistaken, his challenge was to not throw an interception against Georgia, which we indeed did. We played pitch perfect. Like, I would say the one mistake we had, and it wasn't even my fault either, was the second and like 20, second and 25, and for some reason ran the ball. It's like, yeah, of course it's not going to work. So then it's like, oh, now 3rd and long, and they have great field position. Like, you put all the pressure on me. But hey, that doesn't matter. That's water under the bridge, because at the end of the day, what matters is who walked out with the win. Feels good to win, right? Everyone has been working so hard, from the starters and the veterans to the young guys and the backups. I've been so pleased with the team, so you know what? No practice Monday morning. I'll see you Tuesday. Give polite. Why did I give a snarky answer to no practice? Energy increase, interesting. Oh, that's great, because I have to use wear and tear. So now we have 7 energy points instead of 6. Alright, I'm going to use wear and tear because we have negatives on our speed, throw and run, and throw power, which it may be low, but I want us to be on peak performance because we're now playing against the Texas Longhorns. Alright, there we go. Our GPA is in the flying colors tier, so I'm going to bring the rest up to leadership. To get us in that high category. So now we have +5 in composure, team XP, and more coach happiness, which coach happiness plays a factor in where you are in the depth chart. Because yeah, we may be the starter, but we don't want to lose our spot. We're going to upgrade our player. We have 99 pass accuracy. We got that from pre-order the game. So I'm going to continue upgrading our quickness because you can literally see we're more and more running out the pocket on the run and everything. But unfortunately, we need 14 skill points. We don't have enough for it. Unfortunately, it's very expensive. We have 14 for quickness, but also throw power, it's 13. So it sounds nice. It's a little bit of a trick. It's a little bit of a red herring. It's, oh, I have 10 skill points. That sounds very nice. I can upgrade here, 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 here. And you look at it like, oh, it costs 14 to upgrade once. Yeah, never mind. But we're now number 10 Missouri against the 14 Texas Longhorns. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time in our schedule where we are the favorite as far as the rankings goes. Right. So, this is interesting. And also, we are at home, which I think also helps. I want to see Players of the Week. Did winning at number 3 Georgia give us Player of the Week? Unfortunately, not for National Player of the Week, because you have someone like Jeremiah Smith, the cover athlete, playing crazy. Well, what about the SEC? Did I at least win the SEC? No. How? How do we... I don't think we've won it once. Let's see. Have we won it once? Oh, Drew Pine is... Tennessee, okay. Yeah, no. We haven't won the SEC Player of the Week once, which is insane. Because let's look at our stats for a second. I could say like on the year, but like that doesn't matter. You know, the SEC Weekly is by week. So let's go week by week. Georgia, we had 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an 84% completion percentage. Our highest on the year, and it's not even close. Right? 400 yards and 4 touchdowns against Illinois. That doesn't get it. 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and Death Valley in that comeback win. That doesn't get it. 274 yards, low yardage, but 6 touchdowns. That doesn't get it. So to me, what do you need me to do? What more do you want from me to be SEC Player of the Week when we're averaging 4 touchdowns and 400 yards and 0 interceptions? What more do you want from me? Like, I don't know what more I can do. Look at the Heisman Watch. We are currently stand pat at number 3 in the Heisman Watch. Jeremiah Smith is probably going to win the award, unfortunately. Even though last game, as you see, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 300 yards against number 3 Georgia. All right, here we go. Game 2 against Texas. We're back at home. All right. Playing against Arch Manning and Steve Sarkisian. Let's go. Also back in Columbia and everything, which this should be a very ruckus crowd because not only we ranked, but we have positive momentum after beating number 3 Georgia, but Texas is also ranked. And you want to have that, you know, Mizzou, Texas, Big 12 rivalry a little bit, bring that back a little bit. So as you can see, we have a stripe game, so... Alright, interesting. So this is the stripe black and gold game for Mizzou, which is interesting. And honestly, I don't hate it. I can totally see in real life, if Texas ever were to come to Faurot Field, Mizzou would opt for that to be the black and gold stripe game, where one section wears black, the other section wears gold, black, gold, black, gold. So then you look at the entire stadium and it's just a huge stripe, which is a very satisfying. We start off with the ball, and you give me some slants. Great start, game.
Ready to fire from the pistol.
No road environment, no squiggly lines, no shaky cam. In fact, I'm in my home environment. I'm in my element. So I'm feeling comfortable.
Looking to throw on first down.
After beating number 3 Georgia, this feels like a cakewalk being back in my home.
48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Z-O-U. Man, I love that. I love that EA uses audio from in real life games. Makes it authentic and I love it.
And off to Jones. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the first and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chain.
Z-O-U.
41.
Nice.
They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down.
I see the tight end Brett Norfleet on the slant.
Got an open man.
Great, there we go. Also, not slant, out route.
Until he's in
I'm so used to slants because that's my favorite route in the game. But out route.
I'm a big believer
That's on me.
in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field.
Great job, running back.
Nice pitch, nice catch.
Gets it all the way down to the
Alright,
2-yard
that's fine. Punch it in. Punch it in, running back.
Missouri comes
You got
out.
99.9% of the way there. Just punch it in.
They'll try to get it in.
New side downs. Oh, great spin move. There you go. Good job, running back. Great start offense. I love it. See, I'm not selfish. I'm not mad if another teammate of ours scores. All right, let's run play action.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
I'm looking at Joshua Manning. I like him going deep. I do love the one-play touchdowns, you know this. But if it's not there, I'm not going to take it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And looks like our offensive lineman's injured. Damn.
That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago.
All right.
This offense gave up 3 sacks.
I'm still looking at Joshua Manning.
Early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
I'm throwing to Joshua Manning.
And that's going to be it.
All right.
Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
All right, 3rd and 20. Terrible.
On third and long.
This is just a bad drive because we started off with a sack, but we're able to recover. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can be pushed back to your own 10-yard line. Horrible start. It's like, okay, just get close to the first down, punt it away, and, recover back to the next drive. Nope. We're up 14-7. With all the momentum in our favor.
From their own 26. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Pulls it in down the side.
Man, I literally feel like Patrick Mahomes. This running out the pocket and this sidearm throwing for 50, 60 yards. I literally feel like I can make any throw, and I love it.
When you have your feet set underneath.
That's why I went the 9 pass accuracy, is because I want that feeling.
And throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense
Oh,
gets a huge
that was bad. That was stupid. I'm so glad that was caught because I was like, oh, that's bad. Brum butted. I saw triple coverage.
Right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to
All
this
right.
game as we
3rd and 1. We're in field goal range if we don't get this. And there's 2 minutes to go in the first half, so not playing too bad.
So these are big for the resume.
After the filthy move, he's got room.
Great job, running back.
This offense can
You juked out of bounds, but hey, you got just enough yardage for the first down, and that's all that matters.
third downs has been such a struggle.
2-minute warning.
Bottom
Come on, he stepped out of bounds. You're not going to stop the clock.
nice job.
All right, I see how it is, game.
Missouri really moving on offense. Wants to throw on first down.
Square it. You're supposed to
Lucky to get that one back.
be more aggressive.
Close to an interception.
And that was
Man.
a dangerous throw. You could tell didn't really
It was a dangerous throw, but he was supposed to cut to the sideline a lot quicker, and that was supposed to hit him to the sideline.
get that pick, but
That's what you're supposed to do.
hit him right in the hands too.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time.
What a dot, wide open, no one in the net zip code. This has just been the trend for this game. You can push him back 3rd and long, but it's very next play. You can't count me out yet. I'm going to respond with a touchdown. Second half, they still haven't scored.
After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in.
Oh, they went for a 50-yard field goal. Damn.
Off the play fake on.
I would say I bet they wish they had Justin Tucker, but, I mean, he's not even playing football anymore.
He's going to run it. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice job.
And they gave me the first down. I don't know if I deserved that. I feel like the ref should have probably first and short, but you know what? Maybe that's just the home environment paying off the rest. You know, freshman Heisen watch. Hey, I'm not complaining.
The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He is going
Absolutely nowhere.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly
I'll be honest, I didn't know what to do there. I didn't know what to expect.
make a big play.
I was running that way to the sideline and saw 3 Texas players. I'm like,
And most importantly, getting him
yeah, it's going to work.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He unleashes a long one.
Wrong button.
Almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Just like the past, you got me. You feel like you got me pinned down and everything. 3rd and long. Let's see.
to move the sticks on third down.
Wide open. Please stay in bounds.
He's run out of bounds, but he's
There we go. Hey, that's crazy.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback,
My name's on a sign.
some pretty big
Okay.
plays. You've been impressed with
That's
his
new.
side
Okay.
play this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000
That's cool.
yards on the season.
2,000 yards in the year.
to go with another first down.
And we've only played, this is our 6th game, so we're only halfway through the year. I've only had 2,000 yards.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside.
Wait, that's cool.
29.
I did not expect that all seeing a person holding a sign of your name and everything. That's cool. I wonder if people also have cardboard cutouts of your face. If so, I feel like that's even cooler. Like, you gave me a cardboard sign of my name. What about a cardboard cutout of my face?
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have
Come on, he was open.
Yeah,
What's the point of 99 pass accuracy? I can't make that simple pass. And a slant route nonetheless.
Don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
And he makes a grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out?
There we go.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, we're just dominating Texas. Go in the final quarter, up by 14. I feel like if we get a touchdown here, that may do it. That may be the dagger.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
I'm taking myself. Please block for me.
He works his way up to the
Man, no one wants to block for me, but hey, at least we got 8 yards. That's something.
This is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out.
Come on, get the 2 yards.
But I will say this. I do want to
Come on, we're 1 yard short.
All
All right, we're doing another HB dive. Come on. You're 1 yard away.
to keep this drive moving.
We'll do the tush push if we have to.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
There you go.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Clock is ticking. Fresh side of downs. Amazing. Keep that clock rolling. And I like the real route. To me, that's my first read, just because I love it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Lob.
Going right and going deep.
Ah.
And it was worth the gamble.
Threw it out of bounds. Come on, man. Come on, Gabe.
Well, I love the effort by
Why am I throwing a wheel route and I'm throwing out of
He was
bounds?
able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field. Just
Triangle's wide open. I saw that immediately.
It's complete. What a play.
There we go, team.
They are set up at the 17. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning
Oh, wide open.
Keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why?
That looks like, I mean, it looked wide open. It looks like we had as big of a hole to part the Red Sea, but unfortunately,
Second down coming up.
quickly
with this
closed
red zone
up.
opportunity.
But hey, I'm not complaining. We're at the 9 yard line. Clock is ticking. We can easily score here to get points, whether it's a touchdown or at minimum field goal.
All the way down to the 5-yard line.
What are you dancing for, Longhorn?
By the defense.
I don't even know your name.
Block to save as
But
much
what are you
as
dancing
possible
for?
their offense.
You're down 14 with 2 minutes to go in the game.
Missouri will
This game's
try to
over.
strike Pater.
Head back to Austin, Texas.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
There you go. Warm up the bus. Warm up the bus, Longhorns. Head back to Austin, Texas.
Room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming.
I wouldn't say one of the most explosive. I would say the most explosive.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field.
And we're at midfield, which means that's an opportunity that we can score.
Happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen,
add insult to the wound. Absolutely. No sportsmanship.
Keep chucking and keep scoring.
No sportsmanship for the CPU. I gotta keep my touchdown average up. I gotta keep my yards up.
They'll snap it from the 36.
You understand, game? Right? I average like 3-4 touchdowns and 300-400 yards a game. I have to, keep that up. I have to win the Heisman. I have to somehow outbeat the cover athlete Jeremiah Smith. All right, one more play if we can. All right, one more play. I'm sending circle deep. I'm sending square deep. I'm sending everyone deep. Since the final play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Turns it loose. And this will be incomplete
Nope.
as the game comes to a close.
All right, well, hey, at least we tried. We tried to send everyone deep, but it doesn't matter. And we nearly, they had 14, we had 42. We practically, they had inverted our score.
Taking care of business, building momentum. This squad can
And because we're 6-0, that means we're bowl eligible.
Getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching. And I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here.
All right, cool. 2-0 on this stream. We beat at Georgia, and then we beat Texas, and now it's Tennessee, I want to say. The other UT. Right? It's Tennessee, that's right. And also at Mizzou, it's the other UT. Not only that, but they're also orange. Exam week. Your midterm results are all in, all A's. Good job. Your grades should already be adjusted. Yeah, they should be. Because I got screwed over on like some quiz where I was in the flying colors, the maxed out tier, and it's like, oh, you got like a D on your quiz and your GPA dropped from like a 3 to like a 2.7. Like, I'm in the flying colors tier. Well, you have to get a little bit if I fit your GPA. So like, that's kind of weird. Favorite achieved. I mean, if I'm not a fan favorite to Mizzou at this point, then I don't know what to say. 6-0, best start ever. Freshman quarterback. Should be the Heisman. And yes, it is. Tennessee at Mizzou, the other UT, and orange color. And we are number 5 in the country. Woo! Can I upgrade my speed? Yes, I can. I can now have an 88 speed and 92 acceleration. I'm gonna have, if we're going off the math, so that means it upgrades by +2. So that means, maxed out, I'm gonna have 99 throw power, 99 throw accuracy, with a 94 speed and a 96 acceleration. That's insane. This could be fun. Well, I feel like it's solely worth it that we saved up all of our attributes to continue going towards speed, because I want that speed. I mean, we don't have to do academics, do we? No, because midterms came in and we had all A's, and it got reset. So I should be able to do like any of this stuff. I'm going to continue building up leadership. I'm going to ignore academics because we just did the midterms and we had all A's. I want to max out leadership next. I hope I'm not doing something dumb. And I'm still number 3 in the Heisman watch. What is Jeremiah Smith doing? Right? What is he doing? Like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what more I can do. Right? 330 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has 7 receptions and 68 reception yards. That's it? That's it? 7 catches, 68 yards. That's it? That's the Heisman? That's the #1 Heisman? And he's staying pat? 7 catches, 68 yards, no touchdowns. Meanwhile, obviously, quarterback and wide receiver is a little bit different. Can't judge stats, 1-to-1. But you get what I mean, though. Like, in comparison to an average quarterback stat line, an average wide receiver stat line, or an elite wide receiver stat line, this is average. There's nothing special about this. That stat line, like, if you just blindly looked at the stat line, you had no idea who the player was, the context, Heisman watch, nothing. You just blindly looked at the stat line, you're not thinking this person is in the Heisman watch, or yet alone #1 in the Heisman watch. You're not thinking that off of 7 catches and 68 yards. I'm sorry, you're not. Am I a hater? I don't think so. I'm curious, now that we're halfway through the season, we are #2 in the SEC. Which is odd. I don't know how we're #2 in the SEC when we're the only undefeated team in the conference with the last team standing. Right. I don't know how we are not #1 in the conference, but sure, we're #2 behind Florida, which, as a reminder, we have to go to Florida in the swamp. So, did I speak too soon saying Georgia's the hardest road environment of the year in this stream session when we have Florida coming up next? I want to say they're the next game. And right now, top 25, you have Ohio State. You have Duke. Duke at #2 overall. Duke is #2 in the country. Okay. An 81 overall team is #2 in the country. Hey, us being an 84 overall and being up there with them, hey, respect to Duke. That's insane, though. Michigan, Florida. Florida's dropping, though. Mizzou is #5. We're in front of Alabama, USC, Georgia, who we beat. Texas Tech, Auburn, Virginia Tech, Washington, UCLA, Clemson, Miami, Penn State, Nebraska, Utah, Notre Dame, Tennessee, who we play this week, Louisville, Oregon, Colorado, A&M, and Florida State. And you notice some outliers. You don't notice LSU, and you don't notice Illinois, who was ranked when we played them. And that was the team that got us over the hump to be ranked. Because a reminder, Illinois was ranked. We weren't ranked. Then following that game, we became ranked. I want to say we were ranked like 19 or 20. If I'm not mistaken. So that Illinois win's not panning out too well. Considering not ranked anymore. But you can't control that. You can only control what's in front of you. And what's in front of us is the other Orange UT. But hey, we're able to take care of one UT at Mizzou. Let's take care of the other. And hopefully keep our undefeated streak alive and be 7-0. We can't focus on what's up next, which is Florida the Swamp, because we have to get through Tennessee first. Right, we have to beat them first, and then focus on Florida. Alright, here we go, Tennessee. This should be interesting, because Mizzou and Tennessee have had some very interesting heated battles and close games in the last few years, especially here at Faurot. So, this should be interesting. Alright, Tennessee, I don't know if they got a 3-and-out or what, but we start off with the ball. Time to add a statement. Time to just add a statement saying, you came here into the number 5 team in the country, freshman Heisman phenom. We came for business. We want to keep undefeated streak alive, right? Giving us any time on the clock is dangerous because you know in their heart of heart that there's any opportunity we have the ball, there's a threat that we can score, especially in a one play. We have that threatening of an offense.
Quarterback extends the play. It's picked up.
Ah, come on.
Very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And he makes a play in the
That was horrible.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy.
Our second interception of the season. And not only that, but that was totally my fault. Like, he was no longer even running the route. He literally was staying still. I should have just taken myself. That's my fault. But hey, we're able to stop Tennessee. They don't score, put the pressure on us. All right, wash that away, right? Huzzah! Wash that away. And forget that happened. That was a mistake. I own up to that mistake and move on. Right, recover. Don't let that mistake ruin us. But yes, that was 100% my fault. Not afraid to admit that. So I'm going to respond by playing smart. I'm only going to throw when I see someone open. Because yeah, we may have gotten lucky last time where we threw an interception and Tennessee doesn't score, but that's not going to be every time. Right, we can't bet on it that we can continue throwing interceptions and just assume that Tennessee's going to be stopped, because there's going to be one of those times where they're not, and we're going to be in trouble. Our undefeated season's going to be in trouble. And we keep playing catch up. Sooner or later, we're going to miss. There we go. Great recovery. That's how you respond after an interception, especially a dumb one. But all right, 7-7. Tennessee's not going away immediately.
Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to
Triangle's open. I'm dotting it. One play score. Anytime we're on offense, once again, there's that threat. We're going to score in one play. But Tennessee comes up with their own score. All right, high-scoring game. I see 14-14. Okay. This is an interesting game. I love it.
To the air on first down.
Tennessee's trying to upset us.
No more time to throw.
All right.
Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The plus side is we're able to get up to line of scrimmage. We did not lose any yards. But Tennessee's coming to play. They're like, hey, we got this number 5 team in the country, trying to upset them in their home in state. Heisman phenom. Right? We're going to try to upset them. We now have a huge target on our back. Tennessee came to play.
I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know you're...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay.
Man. Quick 4th down. That is not good. That is even worse We're now down going to the second half.
They'll put this one in
But
play
hey,
snap of the
at least
clock.
it's a field goal, so I mean, hey, could be worse, right? Just gotta think positive. But this is not the first time this season where we've been down and we had to come back, especially in the second half.
Completion with the deflection.
And some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's just
There we go.
fun to watch him.
Move the chains, fresh set of downs.
Huge play.
No pressure.
All the way to the 45-yard line.
But I don't like it. I don't like it that we're in the second half and we're currently down. I don't like it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Can't get him.
I don't want to lose our undefeated season
It'll be second and
in an upset to number 20 Tennessee.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess
That kind of ruins the
downhill when you see the opening. A lot of times they
Heisman momentum, college football playoff momentum a little bit.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to.
It's just because we have Florida at the Swamp next week.
make magic with his feet.
But like I said, we can't focus on Florida in the Swamp because we have to get out of Tennessee first.
This threatening. Missouri comes to the line with another first down.
Now they're playing catch up.
They'll see if they can find some running room.
But so far, our offense is moving decently. We're in field goal range. We still have plenty of time in this game. We can do it.
To get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, I did not have this on my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football to be under 50% completions in this game.
Shut up, announcers. They're hated.
He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
Finds his big tight end.
4th and 1. Please go for it.
To the first down mark.
I doubt it. I'm assuming we're just going to get the field goal and tie the game up. Okay, we tied it up. And they take the lead. So now it's a 4th quarter, 4 minutes to go,
Yard line.
and we're down by 7. If there's a time for us to come back, it's now.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down.
There we go. First set of downs. There we go, team.
Nice job by the
I would say request offense, offensive line. I'm talking to you. Please block for me. If you're going to block, now is the time to do it. Do not,
first down.
as soon as I snap the ball, and have 3 Tennessee Volunteers right in the backfield. Cannot allow that
Moves around to clear out.
because
Gonna try to get
the
it.
clock is not our friend.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
All right, clock is not our friend. We have to play catch up. The pressure's on us.
Or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it.
3rd and 1.
Makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
I would like to pass. Right. Oh, God.
And the
I would like to pass, but it's only giving me run plays. This could be our season.
bully ball on
Please.
3rd and short.
Woo!
And they explode that one and got it down to the 20.
Thank God, team.
Most important part of
Right, like he did not get that. That could have been our season.
position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
That could have been the end of our undefeated season just like that if he did not get that yard.
Players on the move. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
All right, 1st and goal. 3 minutes to go in this game. If we score a touchdown here, we're going to tie it up with 2 minutes to go. Get it. There we go. Tie game. As long as I don't jinx it, we get this extra point. Okay, tie game. And they don't score. Okay.
Tie game here.
Okay.
Just a few
2 minutes to go. Tie game. Here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Put the pressure on Tennessee now that we are
Defense reeling you now.
in the 15-yard line.
From the
And it's 2 minutes to go. Put the pressure on them.
Here they go.
I want to hit triangle, but he got stuck on his route, but I'm going to take it myself.
Touchdown, Tiger. And they
Doing a backflip for that score. Head top.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time?
All right, here we go. Overtime! Oh my God!
So here comes our first play of overtime.
Tennessee did it. With the final minute, they were able to come back and score a touchdown and send it to overtime.
Wants to throw on
Our first ever overtime in college football 26.
himself. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Unbelievable.
Job by this defense. Man, it's so
And the thing is, hold on, I'm pausing for a second. I don't know if Tennessee's already gone. Can I see? Right, like, I don't know. Right, that's my concern. I don't know. Has Tennessee already gone? You know, has Tennessee already done their drive on offense and failed? Because if so, we just have to score, walk off, and game's over. But if they hadn't, we need to score a touchdown and stop them. Has Tennessee done their chance? I don't know, but crazy. Overtime! Where did this come from?
spreading you out all over the field when they take off. It's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage.
Guy opening up the middle! There we go.
Here in overtime. That's the kind of skill that makes
Okay, so Tennessee hasn't gone yet. All right, here we go. I was able to walk in for the touchdown to take the lead in overtime. 69% completion percentage. Nice. Hold on, defense. No. But okay. I know I'm pausing for a second, but I'm just trying to think of... I'm just trying to lug this out for a second because I do not want to lose our undefeated season because we're in overtime. Okay, so defense did not prevent them from scoring. Okay, but as you can see, they got a field goal. So that means if we get a touchdown, we walk off and this game's over. But the pressure's on us though. If we do not score, they win. Our undefeated season is on the line. If we do not score in these next few plays, we lose our undefeated season.
3. It's their turn here in overtime. The touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a little space.
There we go, first down.
Right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can
All right,
smell the
and we're doing a slant play. All right, I know Tennessee's shaking their boots right now. First down. We're at the 10-yard line. All we have to do is score a touchdown, then we win.
to the air on first down.
Touchdown! We walk off. There we go. Our season, our magical season, is still alive with the walk-off.
Open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
What a show both of these teams put on.
Unbelievable.
Outstanding squad, hotly contested battle all the way.
Can't even say our interceptions what caused the overtime because
To be a back and forth.
we threw the interception the first or second drive of the game, and they didn't score after it.
They were really able to lean on
And then we responded with a score of our own.
they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so you're starting.
But there we go. We are tribal tested in overtime, double overtime practically,
Stay in contention for the college football playoff because
and our undefeated season stays alive with a walk-off. Man, what a game. But I know people are going to say, oh, number 5, Mizzou, was in a double overtime battle against number 20, Tennessee. Oh, they're overrated. I know social media is going to be fuming on the comments about that. But hey, what matters is you're able to get the win. Flores again with a ton of points on average. Interesting. They're saying that to the guy who averages 400 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. They don't give a lot of points. Interesting. Score 3 rushing touchdowns or 3 passing touchdowns. Well, what if I do 2 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown and have 3 touchdowns total? I doubt I'm going to have 3 rushing touchdowns. Right? I doubt it. 3 rushing touchdowns, period? I doubt it. 3 passing, I'll say it's possible. I know the players have curfew, but a couple of my friends are throwing a party the night before the game. Old Durham Coastal football facilities starts at midnight. Throwing a party the night before the game. In Gainesville? Because it's at the Swamp. It's not at Mizzou. But I'm going to decline. I mean, I can't be partying, and I finally got SEC Player of the Week. I'll talk about that for a second. But I can't be partying when we're playing at the Swamp, still keeping our magical Cinderella undefeated season alive, and playing at the Swamp. I can't be partying. But also it's weird because, so you're telling me this 200-yard, 3-touchdown game got me SEC Player of the Week honors, right? Which is very bizarre because I would say, if you look at my stats, that was the least impressive statistical game we've had so far this year. But that won me SEC Player of the Week. Not the games where we had like 6 touchdowns or like 400 yards. Not a game where you had like 3 touchdowns and 200 yards. SC Player of the Week. And it's number 3 versus number 4. And they want to be out partying. Exam in 6 weeks. Well, I'm going to go back to the academics because I do not want to fail. Putting all my energy in studying. Not only am I studying game flow for this game, but I'm also hitting the actual books. But yeah, number 3 Mizzou going on the road to number 4 Florida. This is a national championship game. Right? This has the potential to be the national championship. This is going to be tough. Take a breather and everything. It's going to be tough because it's going to be on the road as well. But statistically, overall wise, we're about even. We're in 84 overall, they're in 86. Offense is the same. They just have a way better defense. Which makes my job amazing. But alright, here we go. 2 top 5 teams in the same conference. Number 1 versus number 2 in the conference. In the Swamp.
Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these 2 elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. We'll see them.
I know Florida's thinking, I know Florida fans are thinking that, hey, Mizzou has pushed the edge against Tennessee in double overtime, so we had the momentum, right? They were stretched to the limit in a double overtime game, so they're in trouble. I know that's what Florida's thinking. All right. We're able to stop Florida on their opening drive, and here we come out.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to
And we are on, what is that, the 9-yard line? I wish I can show the controller vibrating, but it's vibrating violently in my hand.
First play looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket.
I'm running it. Oh my god, look at all this green grass. Oh.
Scoots out of bounds after a
If I started the game with a 90-yard take-it-house touchdown, that would have been insane.
When nothing else is there, this guy's a real threat.
offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create here on the move.
Whoa, what is this weird camera?
The defense and incomplete.
Why do we have a ball camera?
Told us they knew this was going to be a
That's interesting.
success they've had so far this
That was
season.
weird.
To see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are
Oh, left side of the field is completely wide open. No one's here other than the referee.
That's the 10. All the way to the end zone.
Unbelievable.
Tigers.
Where was the defense?
no way to make an impact play out of really nothing.
They're complete seeing ghosts. I guess that notches Drinkwitz' goal where it's 3 rushing touchdowns or 3 passing touchdowns. But what was that?
Here's the
What was that
first
defense?
on the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking
I'm just running all over Florida right now.
for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, who's going to be smart enough to take off? When
Right. I'm literally just running all over them.
After that previous
I haven't even thrown a completion yet, I don't think.
drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab.
There we go.
Right side, end
14-0 in Gainesville.
They were not.
Man. All right, 1 touchdown, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. What is this game?
Here comes the Missouri.
I'm not trying to, jinx or anything, but 14-0 against the number 4 team in the country, number 1 in the conference, on the road.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star
Right.
players on this defense.
I am honestly surprised Florida has not scored yet. Now,
Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
oh man, 3rd down. Of course, I run my mouth, and we have a 3rd and 10.
Man, the quarterback
And the crowd is going crazy.
Chris, we'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a
Running
better
it,
job of
slide.
taking care of their superstars.
Just get the first down. No need to get hit stick and lose the ball on a fumble. We got the first down. Just take it safe. Nice and easy. We're up 14-0. The clock is our friend.
Looking for a
No need to be stupid.
on the move now.
Time to be stupid.
Deep shot down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big
No need to be stupid.
hold on.
Time to be stupid.
Completion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go.
Brett Norfleet. Great route.
Big catch downfield.
And he's still up.
But he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. I
Man,
think it's the
I will
one
say
that
our
keeps
offense is
the
dominating.
presses
It feels like every single play, it's big
Gotta
chunk
get them to
plays.
continue
We are
to
gashing for his
until
defense.
this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, he was open. He just got hit as he tried to catch it. Man,
Just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
On the run.
got him on a slant. Hold on to that ball.
Incomplete. There was a
Come on, team.
penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
How can you not hold that in?
First down, but need this crucial conversion right now.
I guess the plus side is we're in field goal range.
Back to throw again. Fires it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up
Man.
4th down now.
Hey, Okay, it's an incompletion.
We're in field goal range, and we should be up 17-0. Okay, yep. And they still haven't scored. This is insane. Is Florida going to get shut out in the first half?
Play action here on
If so, that's crazy.
moves left out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking down.
That was not the button I pressed. But hey, I will take the completion. I'm just going to wait out because of 2 minutes.
By this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
But yeah, that is not the button. That's not the person I pressed the button for. But hey, I'll take it. Better than interception.
And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket.
I see a tight end. There we go. Get the sideline catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great recognition here by the
But yeah, weird is gash in this defense. Whether that's us running the ball from that crazy touchdown earlier or just passing. It feels like each completion is like 15, 20 yards.
It's just beyond the
I say completion, not pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
All right, here we go. First and goal on the 8.
First and goal.
And Florida calls a timeout. Great, thanks, Florida. And for some reason, we want to run a forwards at the 8-yard line.
For the halftime break. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right. I don't know why we're running forwards on the 8-yard line.
You can't just randomly throw the ball into cover.
Touchdown.
There we go. See, that's a lot better of a play call. A simple, short slant route is so much better and makes way more sense than a forward. Also, 40% completion percentage. Ugh. Have to increase that. Have to be better in the second half. Okay, Florida finally scored.
So the offense looking to be efficient.
And we're going to the second half.
Remaining before the end of the half.
Just hand the ball off. Go in the second half.
They tackle him right at the 35.
Not very much we can do. Go in the second half with a 24-7 lead.
Half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
So far at halftime, right, so far first half, we're playing well. I would say the only thing we're not doing well is, of course, the completion percentage. But other than that, we're playing well.
First half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes.
What a dot. All right, yep. 24-7. Here we go. Just hold on to the lead. And great. Now I think we got Ole Miss next, I want to say.
Drive begins backed up at their own 5.
Oh, God. Not our 5-yard line.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Don't sack.
Here on the move.
There we go.
Makes the grab with
Avoids a sack and one play score.
touchdown.
There we go.
They are pouring it on.
And that's the second passing touchdown we have. So we have to have one more for the challenge.
Routine catch.
I think. Yeah, because we have 3 touchdowns total and one of them is a rushing touchdown. So yeah, so one more passing touchdown.
So the Missouri offense has
Man,
back out.
31-7.
This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike.
We are just torching them.
On the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. It's a deep shot right down the middle.
I should have ran it myself.
First down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an
That's dumb.
incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape.
I should have just ran it. I saw plenty of green grass. I'm just trying to complete the challenge for 3 passing touchdowns.
That completion.
He's tackled
Okay, great run. 3rd and 4. 3rd and short. I love it.
Setting the tone early with good runs like like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a short
Man.
return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 30.
To go from not throwing interceptions at all to now throwing a pick in back-to-back games, not looking good. But then again, that is 3 picks in 7 games. Or I guess 8 games technically. In 8 games, we've thrown 3 interceptions. And we're back up to our own within 10 again. But hey, remember what happened last time? We were able to avoid the sack and get a quick 1-score touchdown.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of...
And now we're running the ball when we're at the 1-yard line.
The defense wins it and they get the sack.
Not only is it second and long, but we're at the 1-yard line.
See, that's how you limit when an offense wants
So now you're forcing me on a 3rd and 15 and a 3-yard line.
plays. Everybody's gaps.
Because we want to run a run play for some reason.
Defense is coming after him. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's hauled in.
Avoids a sack, and again, another dot. And we complete the challenge for 3 passing touchdowns. Final quarter. 38-7. And I didn't even get in the game. We played that well.
They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win.
That's also crazy that the most challenging game on the schedule, 2 top 5 teams in conference on the road, was a 38-7 blowout. Meanwhile, the game last week against Tennessee went into double overtime. I guess that's college football. Just weird stuff happens. You gas them through the air. I just gassed them in general. I feel like that was also I would not be surprised if that was the most rushing yards we had in a game. Right. 2 top 5 teams, number 3 versus number 4, and we beat the brakes off of them. Their defense was non-existent, especially the run. We've been so pleased with how you've been doing lately. Keep it up. You're setting a great example for the other players. Great. Keep building up the coach trust. More coach trust means more coach plays. I can change. Like, once again, calling a run play, it's second and long for some reason. Do you want me to swing by and pick you up for our 8 a.m. history lecture? Go across the teammate. Or sleep in and skip class. Random wear and tear regeneration. But I don't have any wear and tear like downgrades or negatives. So I'm only risking it. There's no benefit to skipping. So I'm just going to go to class. I'm also valuing academics at this point because midterms passed. We're a local tire company who needs an ambassador. We do a photo shoot and record 2 commercials in the first week. They'll air here locally for the month. As part of the deal, we'll throw in new tires for you and your tire team. This is a proposal for a 4-week contract, cost of 3 energy up front, 2 skill points, and a large boost of leadership, 5,000 followers. So I get 2 skill points and large boost of leadership, which we are maxing out, and followers. 3 energy up front. So that basically means I'm pretty much spent. I don't get to do like anything for academics or anything. This is pretty much like my stock for the week. But I feel like I'm pretty smart when it comes to academics. Like, I feel like I'm pretty responsible, where I'm not just like delaying to the very end. Right? It's not like, oh, exam week. Oh, I have to somehow salvage my GPA. Like, no, we're fine. So I'm gonna take the deal. Why not? Give me the XP. Give me the leadership. I want full coach trust. Road dog. Clear head activated. That's very nice. Because now I'm thinking clear-headed is when you're in a tough environment on the road, you don't get infected by like the squiggly lines as much, which is clutch and badly needed. But look, we're now number 2 in the country. Is number 1 Duke? Let's find out. But first of all, I'm gonna put the rest into academics. Just to use something. Upgrade player. Quickness. W. Just about maxed out. We are 1 away from maxing out our speed, but we have 90 speed and 94 acceleration. Just imagine that Florida game where we took off for that like 60, 70 yard rushing touchdown at the very beginning of the game. Just imagine we had 90 speed instead. The college ball 25. Ohio State is 1. And Mizzou is 2. Interesting. So that's very interesting because I'm not wearing the shirt currently, but are we going to get a repeat of the Cotton Bowl from 2 years ago? Whereas Mizzou, Ohio State, and Mizzou won. But Duke is 3 in the college football playoff rankings. That's insane. Let's say the college football playoff bracket, and we would have a bye. We would be an automatic qualifier. And we would play the winner of Miami UCLA. Interesting. And looks like, I think that's the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. That logo. I think. Conference standings, we should be number 1. We should be reigning supreme because we beat Florida. In a weird way, in a blowout. But we stand alone. We stand alone as the king of the SEC. We're the only team undefeated. Everyone else has 2, 3 plus losses. Meanwhile, we're still undefeated. Heisman Watch. And we are number 1. We are leading the way for the Heisman. I feel like the Heisman voters saw the game against 2 top 5 teams, and they saw me perform, especially on the run. And they're like, damn, this kid's impressive. So now we're number 1 in the Heisman, dropping Jeremiah Smith. Interesting. Because, yeah, look at these stats. 8 catches, 83 yards. He was number 1 in the Heisman voting. Meanwhile, me, 380 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown, 105 rushing yards. So, in total, 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Jeremiah Smith is number 1 in the Heisman still. Award watch lists. I'm assuming Maxwell for Player of the Year. Yeah. I'm assuming Walter Camp for the best quarterback. Me. Oh no. Oh, head coach of the year. Eli Drinkwitz is 5. That's very interesting. Dear O'Brien, I meant that. Where's me? Where am I? Presented the quarterback of the year. Quarterback of the year. I don't even chart. I'm not even on the list. How? How am I not on the list? So you're telling me I'm up for the Walter Camp, which is the player of the year. Player of the year. But when it comes to the best quarterbacks, I'm not even here. So I'm the favorite for the best player, but not quarterbacks. Okay. Also, no point for bold predictions because we're number 2 in the country. We got the College Football Playoff on tap. And I want to see a team schedule. So now we have Ole Miss, Kentucky, Troy, and Arkansas. And then it's a conference championship, which we will be playing. And then it's a College Football Playoff. So, just looking at it, you know, the hardest team is Kentucky. At 6-2 currently. But, I mean, no disrespect, but we just went through the gauntlet, and there's no hard teams left, right? Ole Miss is 500. Yes, Kentucky is a positive record. Troy is about 500. They're just barely above 500. And Arkansas is at 500. But how does that compare to at Georgia, right? Or Texas? Or at the time, it was 2 top 5 teams, Mizzou and Florida, and going to the swamp. These 4 teams don't compare to that. So, we went 4-0 in that gauntlet. Right. We went 4-0 through the gauntlet. The hardest 4-game stretch of our season, and we won 4-0. And the most pressure we had was double overtime against Tennessee. But alright. Gonna wrap up this stream, and we'll be wrapping up our freshman season. And the next stream, where we got Ole Miss, Kentucky, Troy, and a battle line rivalry against Arkansas. And then, of course, a separate stream will be, you know, conference championships and college football playoff if things go according to plan. But currently sitting top, 8-0, number 2 in the country, and finally, the country is recognizing my greatness, at least a little bit, where I'm number 1 in the Heisman watch, but I'm being disrespected where I'm the favorite for the Heisman, favorite for the player of the year, but as far as ranking quarterbacks, I'm not even on the watch list. I don't even chart, which is very odd, I will say.